Hi, my name is Mustafa. I am originally Turkish, but I have been living in Moscow for a long time. I'm a foreign language teacher and motorcycle riding trainer at the same time. I know 13 languages, just 6 of them a bit higher advanced level, but the rest of around intermediate level. Yeah, I can guess that right now some of you actually are wondering or maybe asking a question that if you know more than 10 languages and 6 of them advanced level, why your English is not so good enough then? I'll tell you guys. In today's video, I'm gonna talk to you about my English learning process. Let's dive straight away into the it. I have started learning English just 2.5 years ago. 2 years and 6, maybe 7 months ago. Just on my own, without taking any classes or attempting any classes with someone, and just completely from scratch, zero level. Yes, I know, it sounds a bit strange, right? How it's possible that who knows more than 10 languages didn't know English at all? Believe me guys, it's possible. You know, there's another story about my childhood. You know, that's related to some bad governments, schools, teacher who actually just killed motivation of students instead of motivating them. But today I am not gonna talk about, you know, these negative parts of my story. I am just focused on my positive, on the positive side of my story, and we have to just glimpse ahead of us to the future, not to the past, not back past. Okay, guys. But the most astonishing and interesting part of this process, I didn't practice at all for all this time. It sounds more strange, right? I know. But believe me, on the internet, on the social media, I have a lot of friends and everyone knows about my English learning, you know, journey and process. There is no reason and chance, you know, lying and saying not true, right? And it's not so good quality also. Of course, I will share you in another time about this method, but as a teacher, of course, I know. As with everything, there is a balance. If you are getting some knowledge, or when you are trying to learn languages, you are getting, you get input, right, into your brain. You are putting some information, which is called input. And in order to be able getting much more input, you should give back some output, right? There is no output without input, and there is no more input without output. If you didn't know about output or an input, you can and you should search on the internet and know about that. Okay, it's really useful for you if you don't know about that. Okay guys, but I used completely different some kind of substitutes tools for output instead of typical standard face-to-face conversation. And here is the result. Here is the true result. Right now, I am speaking to you completely naturally and without any preparation in advance. You know, because I did it specially and purposefully. Because yes, I am not scientist, but I can, and I assure you guys, I have incredible amount of scientific and academic searches, my own searches. And I have maybe more than some average professor, you know, some academic searches. It's first of all interesting for me to see my result, true result. You know, here is the really big variety of you know, incredible amount of, in terms of technology, a big variety of, you know, devices that help you make really good video, copy paste, and then paste and shot on the internet. And you see how I am able speaking well, right? We are stupid and we don't understand that you made this video with copy paste and trying to show us that you are really fluent. No guys, we are all know this is the way exactly can help you to improve your speaking ability. You have to try speaking, not try, you should speaking naturally. Doesn't matter. Don't be obsessed about your mistakes. Shit happens. But maybe it's not for this case, but you can make mistakes anytime, and in your native language, tongue, and in another language. It doesn't matter. The important things, your fearlessness and ability of speaking. Just try to speak. Okay guys, right now I am really, of course, relatively fluent, and my knowledge and vocabulary and can say ability of speaking allows me to carry on conversation with anyone, with native speaker, non-native speaker, advanced level, and about really high level of topics. But of course it depends on complexity and difficulty of topics. If there is some kind of technical stuff that require different kind of knowledge, of course it's far more demanding, you know. And I am not talking about technical stuff, but in daily base, right now my English speaking ability, you know, makes me happy and give me opportunity to communicate anyone. Okay guys, why I am telling about myself? It's kind of some self-advertising or feeding my ego, which is actually not a good quality for a human being, right? No guys, you know already I am a teacher. I am in this field more than 25 years, and I am trying to help anyone, everyone. By telling my story, I am just trying to give you one message from my heart and from my brain also. There is no magic way to learn and acquire language. Don't try to figure out about this case, you know, how you can get fluency, how you can, you know, achieve big goals. There is no easy way that can take you all the way to the fluency or allows you make outstanding, you know, results, getting outstanding result and big accomplishment. There is a lot of people who call themselves teachers or, you know, creators, some incredible methods. I know more than 10 languages. I didn't see any incredible of method, you know. There is just indeed one method and one way. Self-discipline, motivation, and hard work. It sounds easy, right? But most of people are trying to figure out and find something different. But guys, this quality by default is not enough. You have to have patience, Without patience, motivation also for not for long term, for short term. It doesn't work for long term. You have to patient. And what's the differences then between me and you? I can say about me, I have really strong mindset and strong, solid foundation of believing to do hard working, and I am really motivated, but just on constant base, because one shouldn't forget consistency is the key to going and learning faster, right? Just take a close look at yourself. If you have the same amounts of qualities as me, then don't waste your time. Get the ball rolling. Just start to communicate or to do something by using language. Don't try to analyze or scrutinize language or grammatical rules. Don't be obsessed about grammatical rules, Did you hear that? Sorry guys, the time was really impeccable. This is the, this noise, inevitable and inescapable part of living in Russia. Reconstruction, it's everywhere and anytime. There is nothing I can to do. Just I have to wrap down this recording because it's it's going to be a bit noisy. There is nothing I can do. If guys there is some question, you can ask me about methods that I used without instead of typical standard speaking and practicing. I can make another video, and I will try, promise you, I will try to keep video conversation as short as it possible. Just I want to say there is really a big public misconception about approach to towards the language. Okay guys, you can ask me a question and I will try to answer you, or will make another video conversation. I wish you in the new year's big motivation, huge motivation, good health and good results. See you guys.